Kelly, I want to kind of move into the future for you.
Okay.
What's one thing that you're looking to accomplish here in the next 12 months?
You'd mentioned earlier that I become a coach. So I just had finished up a long process of becoming a MAPS coach for Keller Williams. It was a big goal of mine. And through this, my team and I sat down and I said, listen, if I'm going to do this, then I'm going to need you to step up and come to the plate. And then let's figure out how to one, build our bench, and two, what type of leader do you want to show up as every day? What do you want to do? And that's where we're kind of meshing right now and growing and figuring out like who can take over what as as mom steps back a little bit and eventually stepping into a more of a CEO role and stepping away from production. So in the next 12 months, I can see myself stepping out of production if everything aligns correctly, and becoming a full-time coach, and then still mentoring my team and being there for them, but also growing the team. We're really of a mindset of we want others to come, and we want to be able to sustain them and to build them up to the best of what they can do.
I love it. Taking that next step, as you said, the CEO role, and really, that role is really removing you from the production side for the most part. And I think agents, especially team leads and top performing agents, have a hard time with the delegation and taking that step back. I mean, you're not really taking a step back, you're taking a step to the side, I guess. What do you think that you need to do in order to make sure you have success at that?
I feel for us, we've just this last year, every time we do something, I always go back and how can I have done that better? Systems,
Mm,
our admin, our virtual assistants, how do we run everything properly? And the biggest thing, what's your value proposition? Like for me and for my agents, I know for them that their value is they want to go out, they want to go to the listing, go to the next appointment, and they don't want the hassle of all the paperwork. So I've taken all of that away from them. I have everyone that does all of that for them, and then giving them a transaction coordinator, giving them an admin, giving them the support that they need so that they literally just need to go perform and then move on to the next client.
yeah, doing what they enjoy doing, right?
Yeah, yeah. I
And
mean, and yeah, you're not going to enjoy writing a contract at 9 o'clock at night. I'd much rather see you go have dinner with your family or go and enjoy a sporting event and let somebody else write that for you and you review it and get it out.
yeah, 100%, 100%. Kelly, what's something that you're looking to accomplish in the next 5 years?
Uh, Personal or business?
Either.
So personally, I've had a dream the last 10 years that I wanted to be able to live completely nomadically. So once my youngest graduates from high school in a year and a half, I'm going to sell the longtime family home that we've all lived in. And I am a real estate investor. I do have other properties. I'm into executive apartments and buildings, and I'm always looking at how can I passively earn income. And what I want to do is I want to be able to travel around in a boat and coach while I'm doing that, and live from marina to marina and just kind of figure out my life and enjoy that for a while.
Yeah, I, I'm there with you. That's partly why I got into, really trying to coach a little bit more and really growing that is because I can do it from anywhere. And the number one thing is why I got into this business and why I love this business is because I want the flexibility and the freedom. So to be able to do that wherever you want,
Well,
that's awesome.
I think the biggest thing that agents do is they tell themselves they have to do certain things. Like I have to go to that home inspection, or they need me at that closing. They need me. So really what you need to do is write down a list of all the things that you can fire yourself from. And what are the most important things that you need to do to be the best agent in that area, and stop doing what everybody else is doing and just do what it takes to get, the 5-star review because you've done an excellent job. You've given them service. I mean, do they really care if you go to that closing or not? Is the lender going to that closing? I mean, what else could you be doing during that time, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I had to take notes because I had to write that question down. what can you fire yourself from? I love that
Yeah.
because it's so true. Like I tell people all the time, like showings, like the buyers, they don't necessarily need you there. They don't care if it's you. They just need someone there to open the door, walk them through so they can see it. Now, you can still be involved in the negotiations and all of those things, but the physical act of having to drive to the house, open the door, walk through, they don't need you for that. That
Mm-mm.
could be that could be your showing agent. That could be your assistant. That could be, a team agent. So I like that. I wrote that question down. I like it. I'm going to start asking, my agents that. I know we got a couple minutes, and I want to be respectful of your time. Kelly, what's a life goal of yours? What's something that you want to accomplish when you're no longer here?
Hmm. My number one job every single day is to be the best mom I can be, and that's the reason why I did everything. That's why I'm building what I have, and I would hope that when I'm not here any longer, that's just a carried on tradition of the Sunday family dinners, and someone knowing that no matter what, they were the most important person to me, and that the reason why I did all of this was for them, and that I was able to create something for their children and grandchildren, and just I would like them to know me as a badass broker that did what she needed to do. But at the end of the day, I'm a pretty quiet person and likes to be home with my people.